So it is a crisp, cold Ozarks morning, about 28 degrees outside. Yesterday, I bought my first abandoned storage locker. I've been wanting to try this for a long time. So we are on US Highway 60 on our way to go and clean out this storage locker. It's my first ever, guys.
Reality TV is pretty funny, but nowhere near as funny as how it whips people up into a frenzy. The truth is, I don't believe any of it, so I decided to find out for myself. Won't you join me on this new journey as I seek to answer the question, is there really treasure in abandoned storage units? My name is Steve, and I'm the Storage Skeptic.
Alright guys, here it is.
Let's see what we've got. I see some cases in here. Looks like maybe some automotive tools, a clamp right there, big old pipe wrench. Here we go, guys. Looks like some speakers, some stuff over here. Oh, look at this. Oh, holy crap, guys. We got a toolbox in here full of tools. Look at this, guys. Right on. So I guess the plan is to start sorting some stuff, get some stuff in the truck here, and then we'll go from there. Wow. I sure didn't expect this, guys, especially that toolbox right there. Holy crap, take a look at that. Let's not knock over the bike. Bunch of paperwork. Boy, that's a big old bottle jack. Holy crap, guys. Have a cooler here. Let's see if there's anything in it. Oh, empty cooler. That's okay. I can put stuff in that. Hedge trimmer. Closed electronic items. Mechanic's creeper. I gotta get my gloves. Freaking tools. Goodness. Tools. Working 300. I'm gonna take the clothes. I'm gonna move those over here. Some woodworker's tools. Oh, holy crap, guys. Hey. Take a look at that, guys. Okay. A coffee table. Clothes. Gotta find that tarp, guys. Empty pill bottles. Suspension cord. I need to get these chairs out of the way. These are the legs for that table. Here we go, guys. I am open this out, and we'll see what's in here. Oh, that's a carpet stretcher. And then here, looks like there's another piece that goes with that. Okay. That's a leather carrying strap for this toolbox. Huh, that's cool. Let's grab this and this. Bunch of nuts, bolts, and screws. And let's take a look at this stereo here. Yamaha Natural Sound audio video receiver. That's a tuner. Kenwood tuner. Kenwood tape deck. Kenwood compact disc player. Isn't that nice and clean? Check that out. And a dual cassette deck. check that out, guys. You want to talk about ultra modern? Let's get this HP monitor out of here. So, have a computer tower here too. We'll put this window air conditioner up here for now. Oh. Holy crap, guys, this thing is loaded with big tools. All kinds of chisels, taps, screwdrivers, hammers, adjustable end wrench. Oh my gosh, look at these wrenches. Holy cow, guys. That is an amazing score. Let's see what's in the roll around. Some empty boxes. Looks like there might be pieces for that carpet stretcher. Bunch of air fittings. Oh, look at that. Whole bunch of files. We'll look at this stuff when we get back to the shop, but all kinds of files. Holy cow. Big C-clamps. Pretty empty. Wow, look at the size of those C-clamps. And that is pretty empty. Let's get the rest of the stuff loaded up. Pancake air compressor. Jeez Louise, guys. That's got some age on it. If I remember right, I'm pretty sure that's Standard Oil. Here, look at this, guys. Precision Tuned. I haven't seen them in years. So here we go. She is all cleaned out. And boy, guys, I cannot wait to go through this stuff with you all tomorrow. I'm going to say that this one here was a score. All right, guys, so it's now Sunday. Finally got everything back here to the shop. This toolbox is absolutely huge. Look at the thickness of that top right there. There's that kind of steel all over that toolbox. That's like 1/8 inch plate. Let me show you what I've got here real quick. Mainly got electronics, the chairs, coffee table, there's the kitchen table. I'm gonna start with the electronic stuff. Okay guys, so here's what we came up with. Junk, and more junk. And I'm just finishing up for the day here. I tried the amplifier, the tuner, and the speakers, but these cabinets on these speakers have been wet. And once you get speaker cabinets wet, they pretty well are gonna sound like crap. We're gonna go through the tools tomorrow. We're gonna see what we have here. All right, guys, so this is the moment I've been waiting for. At any rate, let's get cracking. Lawnmower blade. Hey, I just bought one of those. Actually, I just bought 3 of them. Bottle jack, air nozzle, an empty snap-on box. I don't know what in the world that was for. Here is a square C-clamp. Wow, old ratchet. And that thing is in terrible shape. There's a wrench, there's a punch, KMC ratcheting wrench, staple gun, file, there's another wrench, torque screwdriver. This is a variable fit oil filter wrench. There's another torque screwdriver, yet another torque screwdriver, a little miniature pipe wrench. Alright, here's another chisel. Here's an old school strap wrench. Allen wrench, another Allen wrench. Look at that little mini clamp right there. And here's another one, another punch, and another big pipe. Boy, look at the size of that file right there. Too bad it doesn't have a handle on it. Hey, pipe cutter. Here's another torque screwdriver. There's another oil filter wrench, drill bit, chuck, and a T-handle. Hey, look at that. Cheap old 1/4 inch nut driver, Allen wrench, 3/8 extension, socket, another chisel, another punch. Boy, look at that big old Allen wrench right there. Feeler gauges, boy, these things are rough as hell. Allen wrench, another punch, yet another punch, cheap wrench, little cheap screwdriver, I have no idea what that is. Another Allen wrench. This looks like it might be another punch. I think we're getting down to it here, guys. Socket, another
Allen wrench, Craftsman, 9/16 12-point socket, a nut driver, 1/4-inch socket, something small, Allen wrench. Oh boy, there's another punch. Oh, look at that, a round file. Cool. And that's not the round file you throw stuff away in, also known as a garbage can. Oh, there's the drill bit. The rest of this here can hit the round file. Tool crate. Little garden shovel, hammer, guys. The chain. Got some chain right here. Wow, here's a big chain. Boy, look at the size of this one. Wow. Big old chain right there. Wow, yeah. That's a big chain. Take a look at this. Where is it? There it is. Thou shalt not steal. So we have a DeWalt cordless mini circular saw. Here's a battery for it. Pistol grip blow gun, guys, brand new in the package. And we have another C-clamp. This looks like it's part of a screw jack. Right angle polisher, grinder. Boy, this thing has been around for a while. Take a look at this thing, guys. There's another C-clamp. Big old bottle jack. All right. This box here, I don't know if you can see that, right here where my thumb is. That has the Mitsubishi Diamond Star on it. Let's see what's in here. Just a bunch of sockets, files, things like that. I'm going to leave all of this in here for right now. The screwdrivers, just put these in the top drawer here. Once I get that all laid out, guys, I'll show you what it looks like. All of it's going to be a bunch of screwdrivers. Take all of these punches and we'll stick them right there. C-clamps. We'll toss these right there for now. Pliers, I'll stick at the top there. Sockets. Allen wrenches. Let's get these chisels out of the way. Punches there. Chisels there. Up. See you later. Anyone want a haircut? I'm really bad at cutting hair. As you can see, I cut my own. Oh, here's a good busted socket. What brand? Taiwan. Scrap. Self-service, sure, I'll buy a vowel. Self-service wrenchette. In-sync aerator disposer. God, look at the length of this feeler gauge set right here, guys. Holy crap. Look at how long those feeler gauges are. Chrysler Motors Corporation, Master Guard, Chrysler Tech. What's this? Well, here, I'll show it to you instead of me reading it. Chrysler Motors Corporation Master Tech Award. There's something else you can't find anymore. That is a clutch head screwdriver. Take these wrenches and stick them over here for now. CT-463 Champion spark plug installation tool. It's got some age on it. Oh my goodness. Starting out with a C-clamp. Here are some more chain. Guys, I'm looking at these because they have these tabs on them like that. Boy, I'll tell you what, if Mouse were here to see all this stuff, he'd crap an egg roll. About a 6-foot chain. We have the chain, we have a hook, and then we have this tab here. And then we also have that writing on the back there. Guys, I've not seen a chain with those, with a tab on it like that. Maybe one of you guys will know what its purpose is. Campbell Sling serial number. I wonder if these are like off of an old school Sling wrecker truck. I bet that's what those are. And that Campbell sounds familiar too. Look at all the C-clamps. These are good old school C-clamps too. There's an air nozzle, railroad chalk. That's out of this toolbox. A bunch of wedges of some kind. Whisk broom. Look at the files, guys. Look at these big old files. Bastard. Look at that file. And these have all got handles. At least these do. There's a pair of gas pliers. A striker. Now I have a place for files. Another ball peen hammer. Another chisel. It's primarily automotive. There's a punch. That's for inflating tires. Teflon tape. Torx screwdriver. Phillips head screwdriver. Drill bit. Pipe cleaners. There's the handle for this door. Industrial protective eyewear. Okay, so here's another airplane. We got a bunch of taps in here. This key says Hudson on it. Wonder if that's the key for that lock. It's a key of some kind. Polak. What do you get when you cross a Polak and a graffiti artist? Someone who spray paints their name on a chain link fence. Does any of you have a sore throat? If you do, I've got these antiseptic throat lozenges for you. Have a date on these anywhere? Expires, I'll have to get my glasses. 1 of 96. Nice. Torch tips right here. Okay, and we're through another tote. And there is the key to that handle. Right on, man. And the shoebox. Have a Prestone antifreeze tester. There's a screwdriver, a wrench. Look at this little pair of pliers, guys. Let's toss these C-clamps in here. They're missing the little shim bobble that goes on them. That's a shame. These things just became worth a lot more money. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know of any guy on this planet who wouldn't love a deep throat clamp. I'm telling you right now, these just doubled in price. All I need for them to do is just take me to dinner first. Genuine Leather, Action Leathercraft, Commerce, California, tool belt. Alright. There's a screwdriver and bit set. These are slide-ins for the toolbox. There's 3 of them here. Got pencil sharpener. Oh, Snap-Dog. Is this what I think it is? Look at that. Here's the latch for this handle. Here's another scraper. Take a look at that C-clamp. My goodness, that thing is huge. Well, you ain't seen nothing yet, guys. Now this one has a bunch of crap on it. And I'm thinking that the stuff that's on that is probably some old grease. Yeah, that's old, like grease out of a grease gun. I can smell it. And yet, here we go, guys. Another absolutely enormous C-clamp. And another empty tote. I also have this blue toolbox right here that has a bunch of tools in it. And then that wooden crate right there, it also has a bunch of tools in it. Chrysler Corporation Master Tech Award. Guys, here's another one of these things. Okay, and here's a die grinder, more taps, socket, there's a couple of punches, there's a file, there's a file, a couple more files, a drill bit, a magnetic level, a couple more files, there's a file, these are a few pocket knives, punches, That level can go over here. A really long tape measure. I like this a lot. Sears Craftsman, 100 foot. This looks like something more that you might carry in your house when you're laying carpet or something like that. It's just, I have a very, very, very vague memory of my grandfather having something like this. He used to lay carpet. Alright guys, so I'm down to the last of the tools here. I went ahead and emptied out the blue toolbox and the wooden box that had all those tools in it, and I've been putting those into the toolbox. At any rate, when it's all said and done, we're going to look through the toolbox. I'll show you everything that's in there. But guys, we're going to have to do that tomorrow. That'll be our last day before the ice and sleet and snow is supposed to hit. So hopefully we'll get all this done, get everything all sorted through. I'm thinking we will. All right, everyone, we'll see you then. I now have all of the tools put into the toolbox. Let's take a look at some of the other things. And that would be this 1.5 horsepower, 6-gallon, 150 maximum PSI central pneumatic pancake compressor. All right, she's plugged in, so let's go for it. Guys, this is probably going to be a little loud. I'm going to open up that drain and get any water out of the tank. Okay, that's all I needed to see. Safety release, the air pressure release works fine. I think initially I'm going to go ahead and put this in the toolbox, and I'm going to sell this, the toolbox, and all the tools together. I'm going to try it that way first, and then maybe later on, if I don't get enough interest or I don't get interest, I'll go ahead and sell this on its own. So it should be an easy $60 all day long. And I'm probably going to sell it with the hose as well. Alright guys, so here's kind of what I'm thinking on this. Now, we have this place in the door here. I don't know if you can see that the door is bent right here. After we get done with this ice storm or whatever Mother Nature's going to throw at us, I'm going to take my porta power, I'm going to put it in here, I'm going to push that out. So this is where I'm wondering, what's the price point on this? Now, you guys, we're going to have to wait till the end of the video, and I'm going to show you the tools that are stuffed inside of this toolbox. But I'm thinking right now, probably a price of around $5,500 for the box and all of the tools that are inside. I don't know if it'll bring that, but that's what I'm going to try for. This is a carpet stretcher. At any rate, it looks to be a 2-box set. I did try to look this up, and there's one box here, and here's the other one here with a bunch of extension poles in it. As far as I can see here, these look like they're in okay condition. Brand new. If you buy this online, I think the price was like $810. Here is the computer that was in the storage unit, and as you can see, I have the motherboard out of this thing. There's 2 reasons for that. The first one is, when I opened this thing up, it looked like it had never been cleaned on the inside. It was absolutely disgusting. Let me show you how it looks now. It's absolutely clean from front to back and top to bottom on the inside. I don't know if you can see it or not down in here in this corner. There are a few components that have been desoldered from the board right here. 1, 2, 3 components that have been desoldered here. We've got 1 right here, 2 here, 1 here, and 1 here. So if you look real carefully, this is an aluminum electrolytic capacitor. Let's see if I can make this thing focus a little bit better here. But if you look real closely, you can see that the top of that capacitor is puffed up. That is a United Chemcon KZG series capacitor. And then this one right here is a Rubicon. I think this is an MCZ. At any rate, this computer is probably from around
2006, 2007, something like that. And it seemed like the computer was working pretty good. But with those electrolytic capacitors right there all being bulged out, domed out, leaking electrolyte all over the place, that's just a recipe for something bad to happen. So I went ahead and I ordered the capacitors I need to install on this board. Ordered them from a place called DigiKey. Since these United Chemcon and Rubicon in that series, since they're no longer available, I've decided to do what's called a polymod to this motherboard. So in place of the aluminum electrolytic capacitors, I am going to install aluminum polymer carburetors. Aluminum polymer capacitors on this in place of the aluminum electrolytic capacitors. We'll fire this thing up and we'll see if she makes it through the process. This is the dining room table that was in the unit. Now you look at it, looks pretty shiny on top. It actually wasn't that way. It wasn't even close to that when I got it. I actually used my car buffer and a little bit of 3M medium duty rubbing compound, and I actually buffed the top of this table with my car buffer. I have this for sale right now for $175, and it also came with this matching coffee table here, which is, as far as I'm concerned, is like the world's ugliest coffee table. Found this University of Michigan Wolverines jacket. Kind of figured that jacket is maybe worth $35. So here's the clothes I went through. The hedge trimmer is worthless as tap shoes on a chicken. It doesn't work. I actually turned the air conditioner on. It does turn on and it does blow, but it's too cold out for the compressor to kick in. The bike, I'm going to deal with that at a later time. Probably try to sell that in the spring. So let's go over here. Guys, let's take a look at these tools. Okay. So here we go. Screwdrivers and hammers. Have some, those are those torch tips, air fittings and everything like that. But look at how full that top box, or that top drawer is. Alright, we'll move to the second one here. The files, Allen wrenches, some miscellaneous sockets. I put those up here. And there's all of our C-clamps, and then some other miscellaneous stuff up here. Our little whisk broom. Found another broom somewhere. I don't remember where I found that. Grease gun. Okay. And there we go, guys. Punches, taps, vice grip pliers, oil filter wrenches, scrapers, pliers, some drill stuff, and then some drill bits down in here. And look at all the wrenches. Some of these were already in the toolbox, but quite a few of these came out of that wooden box right there. And so, especially a lot of these big wrenches here, and some of these here too. But guys, some of these came out of that blue toolbox, that machinist box. And for the bottom drawer, let's close this thing up, and look at all the sockets and stuff, guys. A lot of these bigger sockets here came out of that blue machinist box. And these were, a lot of these were also in the blue machinist box, but we've got ratchets, extensions, crescent wrenches, pipe wrenches. I think there's some miscellaneous sockets and stuff like that in there. So at any rate, guys, that's what we came up with on the tools. There's really nothing in here. A couple of jacks, and I decided that the opening price on this would be $5,000. Well, at any rate, I think that's going to do it for this time, everyone. Like I said, thank you very, very much for sharing this journey with me. I appreciate you all watching, and I'd like for you to do me a favor. Throw me a thumbs up. Tell me that you liked the video, and also I would really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comment section below. Guess we'll see you all next time. You guys have a good one, and I appreciate each and every one of you.